Yo, it's Cass and Chris. We got you in the mix. Yeah. We say goodbye to the gloominess and the rain. Bright-eyed pupils when we peep the waves. Until we get sipping our local IPA. Welcome to the city built for leisure and play. 'Cause we're living.
Welcome back, my friends. Another edition of the Livin in San Diego podcast. Here we go. As I get this microphone adjusted, I just did it pre-show, but we're doing it again. I'm Chris Erickson. We got Mr. Casty Lewis on the ones and twos over there. Yo. He says, yo. We got a hot lineup today. Episode 269. We have our weekends. We have our sports. We have our San Diego story of the week. I'm going to give you some. I just posted one today, and I'm getting some funny replies. I got to share those.
I'm seeing them come through. So.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, a couple of them.
Okay.
Until the point where my Instagram says you have a whole bunch to look at.
Yeah. Just puts them all in one thing.
Yeah.
We also have new to do and a do. Casty's on the new this week. He's super excited about it. And then to do and a do coming up here as well. So sports, it's all about the Olympics today, right?
Yeah.
Have you been watching?
How much curling can we have on TV?
All of it.
Do you think that this is is more than usual?
It's got to be.
It was all that was on last night. Like Chelsea's like,
be.
Is there anything else to watch? Any other events?
Well, we'll get into that.
Okay.
I think that's it. Yeah. My boys are tired of it too.
I just don't. I'm not tired of it. This whole Canadian thing is hilarious. I don't know if we'll get into that, but
yeah, we get into it. We'll get into it.
Okay.
All right. So our story of the week today, just as a little tease, it has something to do with another name, how a city got its name, the story of a city here in San Diego. So stay tuned for that. Don't want to give too much away. But we got, the question for Casty as well. Oh, what's that noise?
Clink Room. Sorry. I'm pulling up.
That's a tease going on there. All right. So how was the weekend, sir?
It was good. Trying to think of what we got into, which is always entertaining.
Yeah.
We didn't do much. So the boys had Friday and Monday off. Actually, I went to, Braden had another birthday party at 5 till. So seems like everybody's doing them right now.
Yeah.
And then Cam and I went to Enzo's for the first time, which I think you've been to, right?
Been there once to eat, once or twice to eat. And then, I went and grabbed a beer at the bar.
Nice. Yeah. So we went there on Friday for lunch. It was like us and one other party when we got there. We were there early too, like 11:15. But it was really good. Food was tasty. Beer selection's cool. I like that spot. Excited to bring Chelsea and Braden back to check it out too.
Yeah,
so it's cool.
It's good. It's solid. It's usually we went kind of not first weekend, but first weekend ish.
Yeah, and
so it was a little bit busy, but it's a big enough place, so you're not going to get too packed in there, which is nice.
And it was cool, like the difference between what Chili's or when it was Buffalo Wild Wings. They just opened the space up a little bit more, like the bar's a little bit more open to the rest of the restaurant, where it was like very closed off for Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yeah.
But not a huge change, but it felt cool. It was cool.
Where's the other one? I know they have another Enzo's. Is it up in Oceanside?
Oceanside, I think. I think that's what Chelsea said, that there's one up there.
Okay.
So that was cool. Enjoyed it very much.
Very nice.
Yeah. And then the rest of the weekend was pretty much just sports practice. Not a ton going on. We had I guess it was Valentine's Day. And we had plans of going out.
Everybody forgot in my house too.
Yeah. We had plans of going out to dinner. We were just going to do something, the four of us, and go to like Draft Republic or somewhere over there. We are going to go just grab a quick bite.
Mm-hmm.
And then everybody was exhausted from sports practice and just all that stuff. So we ordered in
from Draft Republic?
No, from Islands.
Okay.
So almost the same.
Nice.
Nice little, their Cobb salad is like one of my go-tos.
Yeah.
Especially to go. It doesn't get all soggy like a burger does.
Yep.
So
yeah, to go, you got to be careful on your foods to go.
Yeah. Like French fries from some places, just doesn't taste very good.
Yeah.
So
have you ever got calamari to go?
I don't think I've gotten calamari to go.
Not the best decision.
No. I like sushi to go, like as long as it's like fresh, getting there quickly. Like we get hooked on sushi quite a bit. And I love it's so good.
Do you ever go to your new spot over there in San Alejo?
Yeah, we go there. But just like if we want to stay in or if we're coming back from practice or something like that and want to have something ready for us, we'll order it. But anyway, so we kind of just hung out on Saturday, and then Sunday, kind of the same thing, but ended up going to draft. So there's the difference. And then Monday was a work day for me, but Chelsea and the boys went to Disneyland in the rain and lasted like 4 hours and came home because they just got absolutely drenched.
Is it
and it was
still
cold
busy in
too.
the rain too?
No, not really.
not
But
bad.
it was a lot was closed just because a couple rides can't be open when it's raining. So yeah,
So you get the benefit of not people, but the
yeah.
downfall of
Well, like Disneyland, more stuff's open at Disneyland because there's like interior rides and things like that. But California Adventure, like everything was closed.
yeah. Yeah, Disneyland. I don't know how you guys do it so much.
We
That's why I'm
enjoy
always-
it. We enjoy it.
I guess so, but I enjoy it every once in a while. You get to explore. You're like, okay, this is new. This is new. You know, new from the last time, or I didn't see this last time, or. But
There's nothing new for us.
Nothing new. It's just like because like the people just don't. You know where you're going. You know what direction you're going. You're going. You have the map in your head.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I have the beer spots on quick dial on my phone
Yep.
to pre-order.
Did you say beer spot? Disney beer spot? Give me a call. Disney beer spot. All right. So my weekend Olympics, which we're going to get into a little bit. There's a few things that we got to cover. Curling being one of them, obviously. I watched a little bit of the women's slopestyle day. We'll get into that too. But not necessarily weekends. Last week though, went to Lake San Marcos Exec. They have some cool hats now. It says it's just like a mesh kind of trucker style hat. It says the Exec on the
Oh, that's
front.
cool.
It's like I kind of want one of those, and then I forgot by the time we did by the time we ended the round.
Oh, bummer.
But one of my favorite courses. I love the course. The back nine is fantastic. You're kind of a little bit less,
Less houses.
less to hit. It's just a little prettier back there too. I think more trees, whatever. But amen corner back there. It's not. It's like was 9, 10, maybe 11, 12, 13. I don't know where you go down the hill, you come back.
They're all like back to back to back.
And they're all like
Yeah.
90-yard shots,
Yeah.
right? So it's just
Yep.
super fun. A lot of hole-in-one opportunities, but I just flew the green. It wasn't great. I posted on my Instagram. My brother was teeing up. I was like, what do we got? And Instagram story. I was like, what do we have here? He's 88. He's like 89. I was like, okay. Dude, hit the ball. Just flew the green. He's like, I didn't even look. I looked at the cart. It says 78. He's like, okay.
10 yards over.
He's like, yeah, I didn't. It was exactly about 10 yards over. But anywho, it's awesome spot, a new place. So Amalfi, that is the Amalfi by the big course or Lake San Marcos.
Yep.
They have a little offshoot at the Exec course, right? But now it's Smash Burgers. Did you know that? They
cool.
changed it up. Amalfi is an Italian joint pizza place, but now
I think I did hear that. Yeah.
And they actually have. Before it was all just canned beers. Now they have like three on draft, which is kind of
nice.
cool.
Yeah.
So, anyways, good selection. You're always going to find good selection there.
Yep.
No hole-in-ones, no houses hit. I shot a 75, which I'm pretty excited about. I still always want to beat my brother. He shot a 73. I'm like, so close. I mean, one hole, I gave myself a 6. I had a few breakfast balls, a lunch ball. I think I hit somebody else's ball, but anyways, I finished strong. I had some good shots, but definitely some balls disappeared. So,
Yeah.
anywho, I don't know what par is out there. It's probably 60 something.
68 maybe.
It's got to be lower than that. You think?
Yeah, I don't know. I can't remember.
But anyways, I
Yeah, maybe lower.
pretty much bogey golf. Had a birdie, so I was pretty excited for the day because I tried to come in where we're filming right now, Bermuda Club, our podcast studios here. And I was in here Tuesday, and I was gonna run in here early Wednesday. The Sims were full when we left, and then I had to go run out. And then Wednesday, remodel stuff. So it was just like going in cold, but played all right.
Nice.
I was good with my 75. I think
So
that's
you
pretty
just-
solid there.
Yeah, you just gave yourself 10 strokes. I like that. Or took away 10 strokes.
65. If I shoot a 65 there, I'm golfing way too much. But yeah, we got the remodel going on at the house. Won't get into too much of that story. It's a mess. You've lived through a remodel. It's fun
Yeah.
times.
Super fun times.
Super
yeah.
fun.
Yeah. The parts where you're not allowed to live through it or you shouldn't live through it are like a dream.
Yeah.
Like finally getting out of the house and not having that like jackhammer in your head and
Yeah.
all that stuff. So
Yeah.
you have like the tile saw right now. That's got to be
I ain't
nice
there.
and fun. Yeah, no, I know. But if you are,
The last time we had a tile saw, it was when we moved in and had our top bathroom redone. And the neighbors were not too happy. Came up yelling at us, and one of my neighbors who's not there anymore, he moved away. But he's like, dude, what are you like? It's 6 o'clock in the afternoon or 7, whatever. They have their times where they can actually do it. It was just like one of those things. They don't know what's going on in his life. Just ran up the hill like, angry old man.
it wasn't even in your neighborhood.
No, it was
down
like down below.
below? Unbelievable.
Yeah. So, anyways, I get it. It sucks. The other neighbor was like, "You guys are starting too early," because they were banging the walls. It's like, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
What do you want me to do here? Sorry, get over it. I got my neighbors a bottle of wine, so pass those out as a little peace offering.
This time around?
Yeah, I figure
Yeah.
like we should be good here.
Yeah.
Just enjoy the wine, guys. But if anybody wants to know about the remodel, go follow me on Instagram at I am Chris Erickson over on Instagram. Got some updates over there. Or hit me up DM for any contacts or anything, or just even like what to expect. I mean, we know during real estate, we talk to people about what's going on, remodels, give them insight into what should be done. But until you actually are in the remodel and like what it entails, it gives you a little bit different perspective.
Yeah.
About-
What should be done is do it before you move in.
Yeah, that's
definitely
definitely the best idea. We are moving out in next week, a week from now. So we have Airbnb for about 2 weeks or so.
Nice.
And that's when they're retexturing all the walls and doing all the nasty work, even though some of it's been nasty. I don't know if you've been in a house when they were doing tar in the, or
it's gross.
whatever it's called.
Yeah. The tub sealant or the shower.
What's it called?
Shower pan.
Shower pan, tar in the pan or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was, I don't know how those guys do it for that many years.
No, I don't either.
One of the guys is like, they do like 4 or 5 of these a day. Some don't even wear masks. It's like, whew, good luck, guys.
Yeah, seriously.
So there's opportunity there. If anybody wants a partnership, we could find a new way to do a shower pan. There's got to be better ways where it's not as toxic as that. But anyways, that was a weekend. Yeah. What else? I think that was it. Just fun.
Nice.
Yeah. I kind of like the remodel though. It takes you out of your routine.
Mm-hmm.
So give me some something to do. Like on weekends, I'm like, oh, I could pack this way. I can move this box. I clean this up, get rid of this, prep this, whatever the case may be. Gives you a little more purpose, on the weekends when you're just like sitting there doing nothing, or also just breaks up the routine of wake up, eat breakfast, do my workout, go into the office, which is right
there
next to breakfast.
Yeah.
It's like, to kind of find new places to film, new places to eat, new places, new ways to get out and about. But we also hit up Forcatini. I think that's how you say it. It used to be so it's right by, it's the old arcade, or right behind Super Donuts too.
Yep.
And awesome spot. If you guys need a good little Italian spot, we went at like 5 on a Sunday, and it was packed in there, which was awesome. Outside was open because it was a little chillier, so I think everybody was inside. But still, I was thinking the other day, when we go to meet our friends up in Oakland, they have all these little like neighborhood spots, and you don't think of it, here so much. But as we were going through, I was like, oh, you have this spot, you have Alice's on the backside. You have Ernie's, which is a new little deli over in Encinitas. You have Kato Sushi. You have Rosanna's Pasta. You have like all these little spots in these commercial districts that are neighborhood restaurants. You have BTR as a neighborhood bar, and you just don't think of it until you're like, oh, there's actually quite a few.
Yeah.
I like it.
Agreed.
Yeah. I'm always thinking like up and down El Camino is just all Chili's, and
it's not there anymore.
Not there anymore. all those big box stores. But anyways, awesome spot there. If you go there, get the artichoke appetizer. It's like a roasted artichoke, bunch of olive oil on it. It's really good.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Julie's like, you get that every time. I was like, I know, it's good. She's like, I don't want it. Like, I'll eat it. Don't worry. And then before we get into our story of the week, and before we get into sports, I just want to go through real quick. We just posted over on Instagram at Livin in San Diego. And
I am legend.
This one was just, wow, it's really popping. So anyways, we posted this an hour ago, and I was kind of pissed let me give you a little backstory because usually like Monday, so it's probably like Tuesday, Wednesday is when I'll get up at 5:30, 5:45, and I have, my schedule, whatever I didn't get done the day before or whatever needs to get done. So Tuesday or Wednesday, whatever. I was up early. Today's Wednesday, so it was Tuesday. Got up early, got this edited, our recent reel about the crows and stuff, and had it all done. Opened my computer today, and it was gone. I was like, oh my God. So anyways, redid it again. Didn't think it would get much play. It's just about, if you guys haven't seen it, go look at Livin in San Diego. But it's just about when you see the crows flying overhead, and I've seen it for years. So we did research, and there's been some articles and stuff on it. And where are they going? Why are they it's just during the evenings, they're flying somewhere. So anyways, they're flying to these roosts, and there's this whole story about it. But posted it 2 hours ago. It's already got 7,000 people watching it. But some of the comments are so funny. There was what's that? Okay, so if you're looking, this is a friend of the show, a Cardiff mom out there. The old "Did you know?" Was that a Reading Rainbow thing? Did you know? It's like the star shooting across the sky.
Yeah.
It's like a GIF that she sent over as a response. But I don't know. It's just like our little "Did you know" show. There was another guy posted a GIF of just the counting crows, just jamming. There's some people arguing about, is it an invasive species?
Always one of those.
Yeah. Which is kind of funny. That's like part of the reason you post these. Like there's going to be people who are experts in this and, kind of want, know what to do. People are telling me other places that they are super smart birds here. Where was the other one? I thought I only saw like 3 comments, but Mission Valley has another one. Somebody wants to know, can you tell me why East Lake has no squirrels?
When they built a master plan community, they didn't invite the squirrels.
Yeah, they did not. Yeah. What was the other ones? Oh, there was another funny one. I can't find it now. But anyways, go check it out and interact with the comments. So, I live in Cardiff and we have them. It's murder. That was one for you.
That's a good one. I like it.
All right.
It's a throwback to episode 2 of our podcast.
Yeah. Episode 2 of the North County News podcast, actually. So
that's right.
Way back in the day. But all right, let's get into a little bit of sports. Let's just start off with Olympics. All right. Curling. How much curling is there?
There's a ton. I mean, I didn't realize that there were like different, like mixed doubles, team. Like there's a lot of curling.
And the way they have it set up, they have, at least for the men's and women's, they have round robin. So there's like 10 teams. Mm-hmm. There's no brackets till playoffs, and you play everybody. So like you said, anytime you turn it on,
it's crazy. And it feels like the rounds go on forever.
They do.
And one of them I was watching the other day. Like I like the ones where they're strategizing, like blocking the middle, and they're like setting it up to like block and stuff. But there was one I was watching the other day, and maybe this is just like the other strategy.
Yeah.
Is they would just hit the other one out, like the yellow would throw, red would hit the yellow out, and the red would go out too. And then
just playing
the
for
other
one
one,
point.
they were just all just going for, I guess, that last play.
Yeah.
Which is interesting
It
tactic.
It is. I still kind of don't get some of them, or you don't really know if it was a missed shot. I mean, the announcers kind of say it, but like, where were they? Maybe a little more of the what was it called in football? Where they draw on there.
They draw on the
telestrator.
Yeah,
is that what it was?
I think so.
A little more drawing where it should have gone, where it needed to be, that kind of stuff. I mean, they're talking about it, but they do have a little illustration.
I love when they get like pumped though, like, oh, that was awesome, and the next one it gets knocked out of the way too. I'm like, was it that great of a shot?
Perfect shot. Yeah, but it is on all the time, and 10 end game, I guess. I don't know what you call it. Yeah, it could go on for like a few hours.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And even before every Olympics, it comes on. I'm like, I love curling, right? And you hear a lot of people like, I love curling. Curling's the best. I think it's because it's one of the only sports that we could see ourselves going down to the ice rink in Carlsbad and playing. And you're like, I mean, I'm not going to downhill ski, done that, but not like them, done snowboarding, but not going off those jumps, But curling, dude.
Yeah. Braden called me out the other day. We were watching curling, and I said, "This is so dumb." And he's like, "You got really excited when you saw it at the ice rink in Buffalo when they were curling on. They had like the ice skating on one side, and then they had like blocked off, and they were doing curling on the other." And I'm like, "Yeah, it looked cool then, but like I'm just over it now. Like it's been like a week of curling."
Yeah. So we're not stopping. So the Tide Swings aren't pivoting to a curling league.
Team. No. I mean, I would love to try it. Like even just walking on the ice in those shoes would be entertaining.
Definitely a lot of falls, I'm sure.
Yeah, probably. But yeah, it's been a lot. And then, like I said, I teased earlier, the drama of the Canadian team.
Yeah,
it's easy to find. So somebody called him out for cheating, and then he like cussed across the ice at the other guy.
Yeah.
And I didn't cheat. And all the videos show him cheating, like where he lets it go.
Like, there's cameras around here,
everywhere.
Sir.
Like, how do you think you're getting away with this? And he lets it go, and then he touches it with his finger. So yeah, it was wild.
Can't touch it past the hog line.
That's right. Oh, it was wild.
It's fun. I just think, like you said, there's just so many games. There's just so much going on that, it's. I
think that's where it connects the softball. Is like cussing across the field.
The field. You could drink while you're doing it. Yeah. Like it's not too
athletic.
Like just like exerting. You might have a few times. There was the sweepers. There was a guy who was out of breath for like multiple minutes by the time he was throwing again because he was how hard he was sweeping. So if you're a sweeper,
sweeping as hard as I can.
You get a little bit of exercise, but other than that. All right. The other Olympics that I've been watching, the boys that really like the biathlon.
Oh, which one's that?
It's cross country skiing with shooting.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So
I haven't seen that one yet.
Yeah, it comes across. I mean, it's like longer events. So they'll show them take off. And there's like 90 people in 30-second intervals. So it's not like head-to-head race. It's just showing the time. And then they go. They have like one camera there. They have one random throughout the course, but it's not like anybody's racing. It's just like at certain points. And then they go to the shooting range. They have to do one. Depending on how many laps. So what I've seen was like the shorter one. It was like 2-3 laps or whatever. And they do prone position shooting once and then stand up shooting once. And, it's a longer event. So it's on TV, you can't tell. You're like, why aren't they going faster? Why, but a lot of times they're skiing uphill.
Yeah.
And then they show like a side angle of it. And they showed one, I saw it on Instagram. It was like this guy going uphill. He must've won, but running like it's a pretty steep hill, running like a 6-minute mile pace or something, like a really fast pace. Anyways, uphill on skis. Like, yeah, this guy's crushing it. And going through, but like, so they all go through. The shorter ones, it's more of a sprint. So it's just kind of going. If you miss a shot, you have to go through like the little sidebar, 150 meters around, like a little extra lap. And anyways, they go through as they're coming across the finish line, no matter what race it was. It's just very, taxing, labor intensive. So I saw the girls, the women's one. They go across, right, get out of the way, and they just fall on the ground. They just collapse, fall. So there's like 5 or 6 girls on the ground, and then like the one who actually won gold medal comes across, and everybody's laying out. And she had won the gold by multiple seconds, right? It wasn't like super close, and she's just like standing with her poles. I mean, out of breath, but just not stand out from the rest of the group. And it was just like, it was just interesting to see the difference in level between even some of the ones that were second place are coming in like, so it wasn't just the ones, it was everybody except her. She was just like, I got this. Maybe like a few deep breaths.
She's like, you guys probably should have trained for this.
Yeah. they're like, surprise, you're in the biathlon. She's like, okay. But that looks fun. Have you ever cross country skied?
No, I never have.
Me neither. It looks kind of fun, but also kind of not. I
Looks
don't know.
like
I like hiking. I like hiking, something to do in the snow besides just skiing, snowboarding, that kind of thing. There was, when I lived up in Squaw, up in Tahoe, I think there was a few tracks around there. There had to have been, but we never ended up doing it.
I've done snowshoeing. Is that what it's called?
So like hiking in the shoes?
Yeah.
Or snow with tennis rackets?
Like tennis rackets, yeah. But I only walked like, half quarter mile back. So
Yeah. See
Nothing
how much
crazy.
further you would have gone on skis? You could have kept going.
But that's the reason I think the difference between shoes and skis. The snow was like 4 feet deep.
Oh yeah.
So that's the way to like walk on
Kinda on
it,
top of it.
On top of it. Yeah. So
Yeah, you don't want to fall through.
no,
Yeah. Snow can be a little scary.
agreed.
Anything new on the baseball front? I saw the Padres got Walker Buehler. Is that? Tell me about it. Good,
He's-
bad, ugly.
He's just old. He's a minor league contract. So like if he doesn't make the team, he doesn't make the team. Yeah, I mean this is the time where you like throw a couple hooks out there and see if you catch anything good. I think the Nick Castellanos one is hilarious.
Why?
Do you know? So the Phillies have been shopping him all off season. Like told him like you're not coming to spring training with us. And and I don't think it was publicized why they were doing that, but they literally called all 29 teams that they face or all the other teams other than them and asked if anybody had interest in trading for him. He's getting paid $20 million this year by the Phillies to not play baseball for the Phillies, which is insane. No, he's in his 30s. Like is
he good?
Good. Yeah, he's not great, but he's good. He's probably not 20 million good, but he's probably 12 to 14 million good. Padres are only paying him 780,000, which is the league minimum.
I think that's a good deal then.
Yeah, but comes out that Nick Castellanos got benched in a game sometime during the season last year. Went into the club, was visibly upset about being taken out of the game. Goes into the clubhouse, grabs a beer, comes into the dugout, and is drinking the beer in the dugout of a Major League
What is
Baseball
this,
game.
the 1970s?
That's right, exactly. And I don't think his teammates loved that look.
Yeah.
I think Schwarber was like very open about how he was kind of a cancer to the dugout, to the clubhouse, and yeah, it'll be interesting.
Should be good, man. Should be good to have him.
I don't think he's ever played first base either, so I think that's what the
Okay.
Padres are aiming for.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, he's like they're getting a heck of a deal if he's not a horrible teammate. So
Maybe he just hated Philadelphia. Maybe
could
he's a
be.
warm weather
Maybe
guy.
he was sick of. I mean, honestly, like he's an outfielder. Like he always has been an outfielder. Getting sick of hearing the Phillies rail on him day after day after day.
Yeah.
I could see that. Like I remember going to a Giants Phillies game in San Francisco, and Pat Burrell was their left fielder at the time, and the Giants fans were getting on Pat Burrell because I think he's a Bay Area guy and like getting in his head and fly ball to him, like can of corn under it, misses it, drops the ball. You could just see, and that was our fans,
Yeah.
who are not like nowhere near what Philadelphia fans are
Those
like.
Philly guys are rough.
They boo their own players. They probably like death threats and stuff like that. So, yeah. Anyway, yeah, I'd say he's probably ready for a change.
Yeah, I think San Diego's a little more inviting environment.
Yeah.
I would say.
At first base, you're not really on an island either. Like you are in left field. Like
Yeah.
I feel so bad for like when we're at Padre games and the Giants, they're like constantly making fun of our left fielder. It's like, what did he do to you guys? Like
He's a giant. That's what happened. Here's the locks are as follows. Well, apparently for Padres this year. You got catcher, you got Freddie Fermin. Second base, Crone Zone. Shortstop, you got Xander. Third base, Manny. Left field, Ramon. Center field, Jackson Merrill. Right field, Fernando Tatis. So we're only missing first.
mm-hmm.
And pitching, not pitching.
What's
but
DH?
like,
Did you say DH?
no, it doesn't say DH on here. Probably Gavin Sheets or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one says Gavin Sheets as. It depends on if
he plays
right
first.
versus left. Does
Yeah.
as thrown against Southpaws? They said Castellanos, righties Sheets.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, if you have a DH, don't you just get the best hitter in the ever? Like, yeah, they need to play. Maybe they need to utility here and there, but
Yeah, I think NL is still just like behind on what to do with the DH. Like, I think the days of like Big Papi or trying to think of some like the Yankees still do it. Yankees still have what is his name? Carlos Stanton. Like he's never going to play on the field again. Like
Yeah.
he is their DH. But I don't know. I think that's just kind of it's more like an extra hitter now rather than like that always power hitter, which is what the DH usually was always power, where I think more now it's just a good hitter. So,
Well, just get a great hitter. Like if that's what you're bringing him in for, I think.
yeah.
Like Sheets, okay. Castellanos, all right, but like, dude,
Funny
is
too.
is there people going through college who are, like I'm the punter, for football, or I'm the kicker, like I'm DH, like that's my spot.
I don't think so, and I think
I'm
that's a
only
big.
hitting.
I think that's a big part of it too. Is like when the Giants struggled last year after they got Devers. Devers was playing DH, was our DH for a handful of weeks, and I think he probably went to the manager or something and said like, "This is not where I thrive." Like sitting on the bench waiting for my next at bat, thinking about my last at bat, going in the cage to hit a little bit, not being engaged in the game other than 4 times when you go up to hit.
Yeah,
it has to be a mental thing,
like a kicker in football.
Yeah, exactly.
You
But
go
at
in
least
3
they
or
get
4
to
times. I guess they have the kickoff.
They have a kickoff.
Maybe a punter.
Yeah. But there's also not that much risk versus reward for a punter. Like, like you got to kick it like 40 yards and call it good. Like nobody's going to really be that mad at you.
Yeah.
But field goal kicker, I guess that one
little
is
bit.
a little more pressure.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think that's a tough thing to do. Like Mark Sweeney, not a Hall of Famer by any stretch of the imagination, but for whatever reason was probably one of the best pinch hitters of all time. And that's like, didn't play in the field very much, if at all, and just came off the bench. Not even getting 4 at bats, just came off the bench once, maybe twice max in a game.
Yeah.
And could figure out how to get a big hit almost every time. It was insane.
Yeah, it seems like there is more value in that spot than just an extra guy that might play first base or
I wonder if it just is going in that direction though, like because it seems like if you go through, like if we went through and looked at every Major League Baseball team, the person that they have ticketed as the DH probably is still playing in the field sometimes. Like the Giants right now, we're same boat. Like Devers and our rookie are probably going to share time at first and DH.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know. I think that's become more a norm than anything. So,
I mean,
but I think
Shohei, but he pitches
Shohei,
too. But
yeah. Shohei also he pitched, so he never had a good defensive position.
Yeah.
He's probably horrible on the field, if I had to guess.
See him out there at center field tracking a ball.
Yeah, tracking a ball is probably not. Pop-ups, I think, to the pitcher, I think that's probably about it.
Yeah. All right. Anything else in the sports world we need to cover? Any San Diego sports?
Not that I can think of. I would love for like sports to start again, like get some baseball, spring training
Olympics,
games.
man.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know. I like the Summer Olympics more than I like winter for whatever reason.
There was a commercial, the commercial they keep showing. It's talking about Winter Olympics. It's like all about speed, this and that. I was thinking, I guess most of it is speed, whereas snowboarding, a little bit of skill here and there. Oh, that's the other thing. The girls snowboarding, they were saying it was just like the girls couldn't even, however the snow was set up, it just wasn't, it was soft and mushy. And so they couldn't get enough speed. So like half the chicks like bounced off didn't clear the jump because they just got dragged down. But anyways, it was, they're like, these girls are way better than this. These women are way better than this. Like, let's,
maybe make the conditions a little better.
yeah, I don't know.
Come on.
But everything's about speed, but and when you think about like the Summer Olympics, it's a lot of, it seems like there's more
games and
games. You have speed, you do have skills, you have, strategy, all kinds of different things where it's not just go down a hill fast, go around a track fast. But
yeah. So spring training games start Saturday, at least for the Giants. Not that they'll be on TV, not that you want to watch spring training baseball, but World Baseball Classic is right behind that too. So something to be excited for.
All right.
Because those will be on TV.
Counting down the days.
Yes.
Let's get into new to do and ado.
I do.
And so Cassie's doing new today because he sent it over. He said, check this out. It's one of his favorite things in the world. So stay tuned for that. But you got to deliver it. We need a clip for this.
Okay.
So figure out the hook.
All
We're
right.
going to do this live here. Might do a few takes, guys, but
I'll get at the first one.
he hates rehearsing. All right. So this week, new in San Diego.
Yeah, it's a big one. Like you said.
No, you got to do that part.
I got to do. Oh,
So
this week. New.
Or however you want.
All right.
However you want. Something new coming to San Diego, or hit it.
All right. This week, new coming to San Diego. It's been a company here for a long time. A lot of people don't know about it. But for whatever reason, our family got really into it. I think during COVID, like when we were just scrolling, staying away from the doom scrolling and scrolling things that were fun. And this company is called Clink Room. It got started up by a guy that did, or a group of people that did hats for minor league teams. So all the creative minor league team logos and stuff you see, the people behind Clink Room did a lot of those cool ones. And so then they started a company that essentially every week gets new designs sent to them by people all over the world. They put a whole bunch of them online, so you can see, go to their Instagram, which is, I think it's just at the Clink Room. Yep. And they post like, would you buy this? Would you buy this? And you can kind of just go through and check all of them every week. And then they release a short, or just a small batch of all these hats for pre-order. Pre-order them. They take way too long to get, but they're worth the wait. Like some of the embroidery it's gorgeous. Like they do such a good job. They're all new era hats, so they're all great quality hats.
And they're all made up teams, yes?
Yeah, they're all made up teams. So just like going through a couple of these, they have Blaze is like a fox with like a fire tail, and I have I think it's the Nepal Yetis is one of mine.
That's a good one.
I have probably 5 of them. But they also started a couple years ago having like stock that you could go and look at. So they'd order a few extra of every size, and you can go on and they call it dead stock. You go and just order it up. You get it in like 2 weeks rather than 6 months.
A few months.
Yeah. Because the pre-orders take a long time. So like you can go on there and track, and I ordered my brother one a couple years ago and it got pushed back a month. And like, so but they're really, really high quality.
Did you get it after
cool
a few
hats.
years?
I got,
you said it a few years ago and then it got pushed back a month. Did you ever get that?
No. It happened a couple years ago. No, it happened. I mean, a couple years ago, it was supposed to be like in February and it didn't come till March. So, and I think it was his Christmas gift. So he had to wait a little bit longer.
Sorry.
But why it's new, because it's been around a while, is they just opened up their first shop here in San Diego. So it's at 5370 Napa Street in San Diego. Where is that in San Diego?
It's kind of down by, it's like off Friars, kind of down that way.
Okay. Looks rad. I mean, really cool little entrance. There's a little video that shows you walking in, and it looks like they have a ton of stock, which is pretty rad. And just, if you check out their Instagram, you kind of get a pretty good gist of what they do. Just kind of all the logos and stuff, but they're constantly putting out new designs, and it's rad. I enjoy it very much.
So it's off Friars, but it's more towards like the corner of the 8 and the 5. So that little section down there,
Rad.
Like Morena. There's just a kind of like a little business district, I guess, over there.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's right.
Yeah.
So anyway, definitely worth a check out. I've turned a bunch of friends onto it, so I've seen a handful of guys wearing them, and they're cool. And like not anymore because we have our municipal softball hats, but I had a hat that was like my go-to. Yeah. Kind of matched our colors and stuff. So
yeah, you see them out in the wild. Yeah. And everybody's like, "What team is that?"
Nobody.
And you're just like, it's the Nepal Yetis.
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah. And there's just a lot of them are like very themed. So like, if you want a hat for Halloween, like go ahead and order it now. Or if you want a hat like for any holiday, but like just, I don't know. They're just cool designs. It's cool. And it's like Cam, my son in middle school, they're not supposed to wear major league sport or like professional sports team apparel. So we ordered him a couple of Clink Room hats, and nobody's going to get mad at,
you're not, there's no affiliations with those,
exactly.
Whatever teams those are.
Exactly right.
Why is it called Clink Room? Do we know?
Oh no. Did you look that up?
I don't. No, I was trying to find out. I thought you might have some insight, but no, I don't know what, usually all these, 5-tool or, frozen ropes or any of the, baseball stuff, they have some sort of terminal, it's got some sort of background to it, but
I'm not sure. I'll look and see.
We'll find out. All right. How about in to do? Are we ready for this one?
Yes.
So if you guys are looking for something to do and you are in San Diego, how about a little sumo and sushi?
Oh, look at that.
Bring in live Japanese wrestling and a dining experience to the Del Mar Fairground. So coming up here, I'll give you the dates, February 20th through the 22nd and February 27th through March 1st. It's a 90-minute experience. It combines cultural education, live exhibition matches, and interactive audience elements, all hosted by one of Sumo's most legendary figures. So they have a few different things that you could do. You can go just watch sumo, front row, or not even front row, just go watch sumo.
Mm-hmm.
You could do like a dinner package kind of where you get sumo, you get dinner, bento boxes, all kinds of stuff. You could do like a VIP all-inclusive package where you get 21 plus, drinks, all that kind of stuff. And then you got live sumo going on there.
That's rad.
It sounds pretty
Is it
fun.
all 21 up?
No, just if
that
you're
package.
just if you're getting those. So it's going to take place at 2260 Jimmy Durante Boulevard in Del Mar. So the fairgrounds at, what was the name of the room? Let me see here. I forget the name of the room that it is in. It was in, don't know. You guys could find it. Just go to sumoandsushi.com. I'll give you some pricing real quick too, because I looked it up earlier and see, how much it is. But 2026 pricing for sumo and sushi. Some of them are almost sold out, like the front row tickets. You can just get front row tickets. So we're just going to go like on a Friday. Let's just go Friday. They have a 5 p.m. show and an 8 p.m. show. If you just want the show, viewing only, I guess it is 21 plus throughout. So yes, good call. The viewing show, 21 only. There's a few left. It's $124. That's with fees and stuff. If you want sushi and the show, it's $198. Once again, fees. If you want front row, sushi, and show, $325. And if you want VIP Sky Suite, it's $425. Now, you get in the ring ticket add-on, you can't do that anymore. But I looked at the 8:30 show, it was a little bit less. Okay. So if you go to the early show, it's a little bit more. But anyways, I thought that sounded kind of cool.
Yeah, that's rad.
We don't really have much sumo here.
No. Yeah, it's one of it's a mix of funny things. I don't know if I want to be eating sushi while I'm watching sumo wrestling.
Yeah,
but
I don't know.
I think it's cool and creative, and yeah, it's a cool idea.
I would go watch, but if I'm gonna go, I want the whole experience. I don't want just sumo. I want sumo and sushi. But I'd have to go for a box. But I'm not gonna pay $400. So I don't know what I'm kind of stuck here. I don't know what I'm doing now. But anyways, if you guys need something to do, sumoandsushi.com.
Red.
All right, now adieu. Do you know what we're bidding adieu this week?
No.
The warmth here in San Diego. we're saying goodbye to the warmth in San Diego. Hopefully it comes back soon. And I just saw a post from the gal that we mentioned last week, Little Oaks Bakehouse over in Leucadia, and she posted on her Instagram about how it snowed in Leucadia. I'm pretty sure it was just heavy hail.
Yeah.
But it looked like snow in her thing. But then I've seen a few other posts. It was like a lot of hail, like in the morning or overnight rather. But hers was during the day, and it looked like little piles of snow. So I don't know. There was no reports of it, but it's not as much
She
snow.
collecting the hail.
Yeah, I guess so.
Making piles.
No, it looked like, I mean, it was in the road, so you can see people ran over it and this and that. But anyways, I think it was just hail. But nonetheless,
Somebody came back from Big Bear.
Snow. Yeah, probably. Dumped it off.
Yep.
We could also say goodbye to our previous podcast that there's no snow at Big Bear because it's dumping up there.
Yeah, pretty wild.
Yeah, I'm sure this weekend it's going to be pretty wild because it's the rain, snow is going to be over, all that kind of stuff. My sister actually headed out to, I don't know where the storm is tracking, but they went to, she was like right in front of the storm on Monday. So it came in Monday afternoon, whatever, Monday midday, Monday morning, whatever. And she was heading to Bryan Head. And so she probably got there, got dumped on, and then she's leaving on Thursday or Friday. But anyways, yeah.
The storm go all the way to Bryan Head?
I don't know. My folks are in Arizona, and they said it wasn't going there, but they're kind of southern Arizona, so it might just track a little north. I mean, Bryan, if you looked at the radar, that storm was all the way from like Northern California all the way to here. So it had to have tracked to Bryan Head, which is in Utah, southern Utah. So I'm assuming it did, but yeah. Cool. So we got snow. Are you going?
No.
No, me neither.
My sports with everything starting next week. It's tough.
Yeah.
Tough to get out now.
Yeah, I guess isn't this like snow week or whatever they call
Ski
it?
week.
Like ski week?
Yep. For some people.
Yeah, some people.
I have a family of friends of ours, and they're in Maui. So they went the opposite.
Oh, okay, that's
Yeah.
sun week.
Yep. Sun week.
Little ski week, some get sun.
Yep.
We want more sun. All right. So we're going to get into the San Diego story of the week.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm going to drop the other one too from last week's pretty soon here, actually next week. So we got a few lined up. So this will drop in a few weeks if you follow us over on Instagram. But today's San Diego story of the week, let's get lined up here. So yeah, it's close. It's close.
Want me to just come over there and hold it for you?
No, because I got to scroll down. So it's like I got to kind of look at this and scroll. But I just don't want to be looking down like this because if it's on Instagram, it's just like you're staring down. So up here will work. If you're watching on YouTube, you might see my phone come into frame a little bit. But we still have not got our teleprompter. But here we go. Clear that. No, I don't want that there. Hold on. Check. There we go. Okay. Let's line it up. If you guys are watching this or listening to this on Spotify, thank you. Subscribe and leave us a comment there. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you. But if you see the stories live on, or not live, edited on Instagram, you're like, oh, that's kind of went very well. But we edited a bit out, like this part. So this is behind the scenes right here. But anyways, here we go. Here's your San Diego. Now let's restart that. I didn't like the intro there. Here is your San Diego story of the week. And this one is how Cardiff's got its name, but also a little background and a little intel and a little insight into Cardiff. So Cardiff's story starts in 1875 when the McKinnon family came out from Cleveland and started farming the north shore of the San Alejo Lagoon. You don't think many people come from Cleveland moving out to Cardiff. That's quite the move. But back in the day, that's what was happening. So then in 1909, Boston developer J. Frank Cullen bought the land and started selling lots for as little as, this is where we bring in Cassidy. How much were he selling lots for? How much was he selling lots for in Cardiff?
$10,000.
So he was selling lots for as little as $30.
Oh,
Yeah, imagine getting
I went the opposite way.
Imagine getting a lot in Cardiff for $30. They're a little bit more than that.
Yeah.
Originally, Cullen wanted a Spanish name for the town, but his wife was from Cardiff, Wales, and she convinced him to name it Cardiff. And that's also why you're going to find all the all the English names, the Wales names. We have Birmingham, Oxford, Chesterfield, Manchester, all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to do that part over again because I didn't like that. So edit that. That's also why you got street names like Birmingham, Oxford, Chesterfield, or Manchester. Now, the by the sea part, that came from a German musician, Victor Kramer, who borrowed it from a song, By the Beautiful Sea. So technically, we've got Wales and Broadway to thank for that name. But early growth in 1912, things were moving along. Clarence Cole started a kelp works operation along the bluffs near the lagoon. Cullen built an ocean pier. So Cardiff, yes, did used to have an ocean pier and the Mercantile Building, which is Patagonia today. So it's one of the oldest buildings in all of North County, San Diego, built around 1911. In 1913, the Cardiff School District was formed. First library was in 1914. Post office and train station came in the 1920s. And then 1922, the San Diego Irrigation District brought the consistent water to the area, making it actually somewhere where people could live. So over time, Cardiff shifted from farming and fishing to beach. Over time, Cardiff shifted from farming and fishing to beach lifestyle. Surf spots from Seaside to Swami's became iconic. The fishing era faded in 1970s. VG Donuts opened in 1961. I'm messing up this one. Sorry. VG Donuts opened in 1969 and became a landmark. Seaside Market opened in 1985 and is still a community staple. So obviously there's been professional surfers out of there, a lot of surf talent, Rob Machado. And technically, if you guys didn't know this, technically Cardiff is a community within Encinitas. It wasn't always part of the incorporated city, but I mean, Cardiff is kind of its own thing. Definitely. You guys know that. But when Encinitas incorporated, I believe in 1986, they joined Encinitas, Leucadia, Cardiff, Livin, and then you have Encinitas. So that's your San Diego story of the day in so many parts. So just watch that edit and you guys will be good.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll like how it looks too.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why?
No, I just mean like
Oh, that.
from just looking, you add a whole bunch of flavor to it too, and images and
Yeah. It definitely going to show the pier because they actually did have a pier there. Definitely going to show the old mercantile building. There's some really cool pictures where you're looking at Cardiff, and so it's right on Chesterfield, right? If you're looking and Chesterfield wasn't there, what's right in front? San Alejo Street Road.
Yep.
It kind of comes down, but instead of Chesterfield coming down and San Alejo continuing, it kind of takes like where the train tracks kind of go across today, and so it just looks like a dirt road coming down there, and then across the lagoon going down by the track. But
was the train station? Cool. Were the tracks still in the same spot? So the train station would have been like
it had to have been
maybe where the trail
right
is or something like that.
Yeah, it had to have been right along the coastal rail trail. I know where the Encinitas one was. That was the old Panican, which has moved. I don't know if that's the same building that moved down there, because that'd be a pretty tight quarters to have both the train station there and an Ensign. I mean, Panican wasn't there. They moved it. Maybe that could be another good story too. But yeah, not sure.
Interesting.
But anyways, little Cardiff action for you.
Gotta love some Cardiff.
Yeah, I do love some Cardiff. Definitely top of the list right here in, as far as I'm going to consider it. I know it's like its own thing, but like a neighborhood.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's...
I mean, in our YouTube videos, we always mention that Cardiff is part of Encinitas, but even in the most recent one. So we just made a video about kind of comparing Carlsbad, Encinitas, and San Marcos. And I mentioned Cardiff a few times just because it's like, yeah, it's there. It's right next door. But I mean, people aren't like, I'm from Encinitas. They're from Cardiff.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah. All right. What else we got?
What else we got? I don't know. I don't have anything else.
All right. Let's ask Casty the question of the day. I don't have it, so.
You don't have a question of the day?
It's not on here.
Oh.
But
Will State Cup happen this weekend? With all this rain.
Yeah. Okay, here's a question. And it has to do with, since we just, not State Cup, but we just got our softball canceled. Are we going to actually make the playoffs this year?
Oh, that's a great question. I definitely think so.
Yeah.
We finally got moved back to Poinsettia, which
Thank
we're all
goodness.
ecstatic about.
Oh my goodness.
But we were just put in the wrong division. We won a championship. We were on that high, and then got sent to Calvary Hills and got just beaten down. I think we won like 4 games, and then we won 2 maybe last season, maybe 3.
Well, it's when you walk out at Calavera and you're looking, and our first, I mean, you guys have played there before too, but you're looking at the field, you're like, there's no one up rule like Poinsettia. It's just 275 to the fence. You're like, oh, okay. Well, this is a huge field. No one's hitting out. First team that we play, boom,
like
just
2 couple
bombs.
of them.
You're like, oh, I don't know if we're good here. How many did we hit? 0?
I don't think we hit any.
I hit one to the fence one time.
Yeah,
that almost got caught.
But not even that. How many inside the park home runs did we give up this season too, or this past season?
Yeah, you can't really let it go by you in
center field,
center or left center or right center.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm glad to be done with that. I think we're in a better, competition wise. I think we're in a better division. Nobody's going to care or know these teams, but so I'll just be general, but the team that was probably the doormat when we left didn't make the playoffs. I think won maybe 1 or 2 games. They won the championship in that division last year.
Nice.
Or last season.
Wow.
So I think we have a pretty good, that's the Bactua team.
Okay.
So now I guess they're at the top, but time to dethrone them.
All right. 2 follow-up questions. What's the over-under for home runs this season?
For you?
No, just for the
our
team.
I'd say we hit, let's say 6.
6. Okay. And then second follow-up, are we going to win the championship?
I think if you would ask me this 2 years ago, I'd say we'll get to the playoffs and we'll lose in the first game. But now that we've won it once, now that we've gotten to play 2 games that one time, I think we have a chance.
Okay.
Yeah.
There we go.
We have a pretty good squad. We kept a buddy that we added last year. He's going to play for us again. So Ken.
Did he break us something last year?
No, that was Matt broke his, but he plays on Wednesday nights too. So he's a sub for us, but He's finally healed up after being in a cast, and like we cost him some time.
Yeah.
So, but
Oh well. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, that's right.
All right. Well, thanks for tuning in, guys. Hit us up, hello@Livin in San Diego, or follow us on over on Instagram @Livin in San Diego, LIVIN. We don't have the G in there. And we'll catch you all
forgot
next
it.
week. Adios.